Hello and welcome to, this is our second video now on Olive. In the first one we did a little tour around, showed you what it looked like, and we promised we would start it up. So I think it's probably about a month since we did that video now. We have just been busy sorting the other campers out in the business, but we thought we'd spend an hour or so this morning making this video and getting Olive running again. So we did say we'd drain the fuel from the tank, because after it's been sat 18 months you're never sure what's in there. So I'm a little impatient, so we might even just skip that bit. So I'm going to see how much fuel's actually in there once we get the key in the ignition, and we'll check the fuel gauge. So hopefully it won't cause too much trouble later on, but in a way it doesn't matter too much, because we are going to pull the engine out at some point anyway and clean it up and sort out quite a few oil leaks that are going on in there. So it's as easy just to take the engine out and have a look. I say it's as easy, I have never took an engine out of one of these yet, so that will be a first, and we'll do a video on that because that might be quite entertaining for you guys watching. So we'll give this a go and see if it works, see what happens. I've got my big spanner here. The reason I've got that, I'm just going to turn the engine over manually before, just to make sure it's not seized or anything like that. You've noticed these wires hanging out. I've had the battery on charge this morning, making sure it's charged up and ready to go. So we have got a fully charged battery, so it says. The battery's been on the, well, it's been sat in the van for 18 months, so I'm not sure how good it is, but it is showing 100% charged. I suspect for long-term usage it's not going to be any use, but we'll see. So first job, let's get the battery charger out of the way, give the engine a manual turnover with this and get it on the pulley wheel here, and connect the battery up and turn the key, and we shall see what happens. So let's get the clips off the battery here. I don't know if you actually saw on the battery charger there, it was showing 100%, so we'll just move this out of the way. Try not to leave it where somebody's going to fall over. So let's just turn it over manually. So this really is just making sure that the engine hasn't actually seized while it's been sat there. So just put the spanner on there like that, and just rotate it a little bit, and it seems to be moving fine. But we'll just rotate it a bit more. There we go. So you can see the timing marks there. That's marking top dead centre. So if we turn that round twice, it'll have done a full rotation in the engine itself. So we know everything should be working. Oh, I've got it stuck in the roof. Well, you know what, that's one rotation. It feels fine. As I said earlier, I'm quite impatient, so you know what, I think we're just going to go and connect the battery on here, which is just at the back, and we'll see what happens. So that's the battery on. So that's the battery on. We'll go and turn the key, see what happens. If we do get it started, we're not going to edit this video much, by the way, either. So if we do get this started, we may just, we've got some time. One of the jobs we want to do is change the oil. Actually check the brakes around, because it's been stood for a while. So what we might do, I've no gaskets actually to do the oil today, but we might, if we've time, jack the van up and just check the brakes at the rear, just make sure they're not seized on, because the handbrake has been on, so it could be that it's stuck on. So we'll lift it up and just see how that is before we actually do anything else. So let's go and start it up then. So first job, Look at this, here we've got a bit of a water leak coming through the door. So we see that there, just allow me point to, got a broken poor seal really on this door, which I suspect isn't helping. So there's another job that we need to do, change the door seals. So anyway, let's just see how much petrol then. So on this van, it's got a immobiliser that we need to just pop on there to get it started, and then we can sift through the many keys to find the one that was in the ignition. So there we go, the ignition's on now, and the fuel gauge is, there's actually not a lot of fuel in it, it's barely just off the bottom. I don't know if you can see through there. There's not a lot of fuel in it, so there's probably enough to get it started. So let's give it a go. So to help start this up, we'll put the clutch in, just takes a bit of pressure off the engine. I also like to just dab that down. It sort of sets the choke on the carburettor, and give it a whirl. Okay, so that wasn't successful, so we'll keep trying. It nearly started on the second one. It sounds like the battery might have died. So let's just give it a minute and we'll try it again. I'm just waiting if the what's the thing called? What do they call that thing? I can't remember what it's called. That's funny. Right, we'll cut all that bit out. Okay, here we go again. Very nearly started. Nearly started again. It is actually getting there. It is actually getting there. There we go, after 18 months, a couple of turns of the key, probably just getting a bit of fuel through, and start it up. Let's go and have a look around the back. So there we go, 18 months on the drive. We've got it started without too much trouble, just charged the engine up. Couple of 3 goes I think to turn it over, and it started. Two old loose seals at the back filming the actual engine. Got a whiff of smoke, shall we say, at the back of there. It was quite pungent at the time. But anyway, she survived to tell the tale, and I think she's got some good footage of the actual engine, her turning over, for you guys too. So there it is, it's running. Actually sounds alright. It seems to be sounding like there's anything particularly wrong with it. We'll give it a good oil change, check the gaps on the valves and the plugs, check the point gaps, and then the engine will be good to go, and it'll help us, and it'll get us around for a while. So with that in mind, I think we'll go and check the brakes now to see how well they jammed on. In fact, what we might do is try and drive it forward to see if it comes off the brakes in the first instance. So let's go and do that now. Right, so you know, let's see if it'll actually move forward. We'll just see if the brakes have in fact jammed on. But the quickest way, I guess, to try this is just to see if it moves when we take the brakes off. And if it doesn't move, we'll give it a few revs and see if we can release the brakes off the back wheel. But I don't know, we'll give it a try. And then if we don't get any success, then we'll just have to get the back lifted up and take the brakes apart to free them up. Hopefully it'll be alright. To be fair, we're going to have to check around the brakes anyway, because it's been here a while and it's something we want to do just to make sure that the brakes are in good order, and the brake lines also need to be changed. There's a bit of corrosion on them. So let's give it a go. Okay, so here we go. Handbrake's off, so it'll either not move, or no, so it's not moved. So the handbrake, the brake is jammed. So let's see if we can just free it off by giving it a little chug forward. I think we might have released one there. Oh, it may be that we've got the chocks under the wheel. Just bear with me 1 minute and I will check. Yeah, it's not chocked, as I've just found out. So let's see if we can just get it to move off the brakes. We sort of got it moving a little bit. Well, let's see if we can pull it free. Looks a bit stuck, I think. Yeah, so I think the brakes are jammed because we're not actually going anywhere. What we can do is just try and take it backwards, see if that'll free it off, and try not to drive through the garage while we're doing this. So I think we're going to have to jack this up, and oh no, actually, there we go. We've got the brakes loose. So that's quite a good thing as well, isn't it? Really. So just put it back to where it was, and the next job is to get the fan jacked up, check the brakes out properly, make sure all the brakes are in good order on the front and the back. Change the oil, we'll get the parts for the oil as well, but we'll order everything once we've checked the brakes around, and we'll film that as well for you guys, so hopefully that'll be interesting. And until we do the next video, which is probably in a couple of weeks or so, I guess, we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.